Two cracked out moms have worked my last nerve online, and that's none other than Stephanie Thompson, who's married to a man in jail whose last name is Thompson because she's still married and her name is still Stephanie Thompson, and Ashley Garcia, who is no longer married. Ashley Garcia, who did not get evicted, but she just was not paying her bills, and that's why she probably had a 30-day notice to either pay or quit, so she quit the lease because her broke ass couldn't afford it. We're going to talk about them, and then we are laying them to rest. What's up, my friends, and welcome back once again. If you're new to the Neighborhood, I appreciate you for stopping on by. We talk about people that like to get talked about because they put their business on the internet. We say, okay, we're gonna talk about your ass. That's what we do over here. So if you like to get into other people's business like we do, then go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you're already a member of the Neighborhood, what's up? Happy weekend. I'm ready for the week. I'm ready to go out to eat. I'm ready to go get drinks with my mom. I'm ready to go shopping. I'm ready for this Mother's Day weekend. I am so looking forward to it. And let me throw this in here too, because a lot of people don't know exactly how my son passed away and what the impact of it was on my life. Prior to Quinn passing away, me and him, thick as thieves. Best friend. That's my partner right there. Now, at the same time, I knew that I had to be a very present mother to him because me and his dad weren't in the best of places. The week before Quinn passed away, me and his father were in a custody battle. And this time that me and my son's dad are going through this custody battle, the judge orders that I allow my son to go over to his house for Christmas. Son goes to his house for Christmas and ends up giving me a call. And he's like, hey, mom, do you mind if I come back home? Dad doesn't want me here. And I said, what? Because in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, motherfucker, you got me in court for custody. You done, now you have to bring him back? I said, yeah, son, come on home. Yeah, no problem. Come on home. So he hops out the car. Yeah, mom, dad said he has to go to work. So I said, I would just go home. His dad like, hey, man, don't tell your mama that. All right, Jess. Yeah, okay. I did have to go to work. I forgot I had to. I was just like, okay. And then as soon as my son turned his back, I was like, you fucking ass. I should whoop your ass. That's what I should really do now. I was asleep. He's sleeping like 2 feet away from me because at the time I'm staying with my sister because I had lost my apartment. I had to get another job. I did all the mistakes that I try and warn people not to do based off of being irresponsible because I was that person as a single parent. Staying at my sister's and her husband's house, sleeping in their spare room. I'm on one air mattress. My son is on the other one. We're maybe, I say about 2 or 3 feet away from each other. Now through the night, he kept on waking up and coughing and I hear him shuffling around like tossing and turning. So I pop up and I'm like, hey, you okay? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool. Let me go get you some water or some tea so I can help your throat so you can go back to bed. It's like 3 a.m. when he does this. So he takes his tea, we lay back down. He's like, mommy. I'm like, you want me to come lay with you? He said, no, I love you. And I said, oh, I love you too. You want me to come over there and lay with you? He was like, no, I'm okay. I said, okay. So we go to sleep. At 7 a.m., as soon as the sun came up, I felt my womb was empty. I pop up, I say Quinn. And usually when I say Quinn, he'll do this, because he knows I'm about to wake him up and he's going to act like he's asleep. So I got to go over there, tickle him awake so that he wakes up. That's just our thing. Because I felt like him laughing to wake up would set his day to be a good day. But this time when I said Quinn, he didn't move, he didn't respond, he didn't even budge. I immediately knew something was wrong. I yelled for my sister. Fast forward to what the autopsies revealed, and it revealed that he died from natural causes. That was a hard pill for me to swallow. There was no gunshot to the head, there was no cancer diagnosis, there was no kidnapping. It was just natural causes, which guaranteed for me that I only had 10 years on this earth with my son. And even though his favorite thing to say was that I was a good mom.
Nobody can hear you talking that loud.
My mom's a good mom, but she's bad at video games and bad at wrestling.
I'm actually really good at video games. I beat you in Fortnite several times.
I did.
Planet vs. Zombies definitely killed you in that. Wrestling, hands down. I knock you out every time. I mean...
I feel like I had made so many mistakes. I could have become or just been overall a better one. And to live the lifestyle that I am now, where I'm not tied to a job and stuff and enjoying the experiences that I am, I would give anything to have my son with me. So when I'm talking heavy to these ladies, it's because they got this opportunity to be there for their children, to learn from their mistakes, to really change and show their daughters or show their sons or show their families that it is a different way that you could go about life. But since you bitches want to play, we gonna play. That just got super emotional, didn't it? Okay, let's get into a couple of clips that I pulled from the intranet.
Any other mama out there feel like we just don't get the time to recover when we're sick? And no, this is not just on Drew. He got up as
Cause she sure do. I was just about to say that. I was gonna say, girl, nah, because everybody else usually has a helpful partner in the house who will be like, oh, let me let you lay down while I take the kids to go play at McDonald's, or let me get you some medicine, or here's this, here's that. Why you say juice her pass, girl?
Much as he could. But I went to bed last night feeling like, okay, I need me at least a solid 7 hours of sleep because something's hitting my body. Something is hitting my body.
Depression, stress. Of course you're tired, stupid. She in there doing everything for everybody, and she trying to pass it off as sickness, and she don't know why she needs 7 hours of rest. Hell, when you go 3 to 4 months without sleeping and nursing a new baby, yeah, your body is gonna get sick. You're gonna crash, of course.
Did I get that? Hell no.
Of course.
Hell no. The baby was up twice, and then the baby woke the toddler up. So,
you know why the baby was up twice? Probably because it's uncomfortable. Baby woke up toddler. Where's Drew?
Bubba gets up in the middle of the night. Oh, he don't like to go back to sleep. He is up. So yeah, I didn't get very much sleep. I just spent the last 30 minutes coughing up mucus.
Ooh.
Hacking it up. Honestly, throwing it up. But we're here. We're gonna keep going. Mom mode. Continue the day. Maybe I'm wheezy, man. I don't know what hit me. I mentioned this before. Every time I get just like the slightest kind of cold thing, ever since I got the vaccines, I get so sick. Like, it's just the worst uncomfortable cough. I don't know if anybody else experienced that after getting the COVID vaccines, but I got the first 4 and I was like, yeah, no, never again. Not doing the next one.
Sounds bad. She looks bad. It looks like something wrong with how her body is shaped right now. Just, I guess, in her sickness.
Mama's is up talking.
And why can't Drew do this part, I wonder?
Do this. I totally forgot the mouthwash drops, didn't I? No, you didn't forget because technically you're still here. So good job. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. Like, girl, you don't not feel good. Like I said, Mom's gotta keep going. We gotta keep showing
What
up.
is this? What is this that she keep put? Just take these kids to the dentist. Oh my goodness. Oh God. Ah, I'm sorry. Ooh. Ooh. Let me tell you something. This is how you know she need as much money as she could possibly get when you still got to get on camera sick. That's like when you still got to go to work. You know you got PTO, but you can't use it, even though you might be hungover or have a little flu because you got a trip coming up and you got to save it until then. So you still got to go down to the damn job. That's what the feeling is that she's giving me. And if you were so happy being broke and just struggling with your mom, why wouldn't you just take a day off? Let Drew ass get on here and do something. The laziest partners in the fucking world, man.
You're nasty. Pray for me.
No.
I wish I had somewhere more glamorous than a bathroom with a loud blaring vent to make this post that's just been on my mind for freaking weeks now. But this is just how it's gonna have to go down.
Yeah, man.
I've been thinking, I can't really wrap my brain around what people's genuine issue with me is when it comes down to it. And we ain't gonna call me Stephanie Thompson because just because I'm married to that fool doesn't mean that's how I identify myself. So in this scenario,
that is so crazy, Stephanie Thompson. Stephanie Thompson over here tripping because I don't know why Stephanie Thompson want to tell us she don't know why we don't like Stephanie Thompson of the Resilient Jenkins 800. Because you have a place to go with your kids and they don't have to be crammed. Okay, you don't want to get no job. Your mom is offering for you to come right back home. You just don't want to go unless that man can go. You more worried about taking care of that man. That's our issue with you, Stephanie Thompson.
we're just gonna refer to me as Stephanie Freelit because that's my born given name, okay? What do you actually have an issue with Stephanie Freelit for? Think about it for a minute. It's assumptions. You assume I use heavy substances.
Oh, girl, you a crackhead. What kind of heavy substances you use? Because weed ain't no heavy substance. I mean, for some people, yes. But see, we speculating that you use a little bit extra. I done seen people dip their cigarettes in that little embalming fluid. I'm just saying, is that some stuff you kind of enjoy? The way that Drew be looking like one of them PJ crackheads. Remember when we pulled up the picture of him? I didn't know he even worked there down at the PJ's Claymation Studio. But that's why we like, y'all got to be using a little bit more than that. But you bringing up substances, I thought you was going to go straight into, y'all know nothing about me and my relationship. Oh wait, she ain't even talking black right now. Well, I be gosh darned. What the freaking fracking is flappa-lapping and happening? Ask her.
There's really even no evidence of that other than your assumptions. And I don't. I've already said I don't.
What?
You hate on me for somebody that I married.
I never said I don't do coke. Okay, I never said I don't, and I never said that I do not. I never said Tuesdays do not count as a weekday. So if that's the day that I do something, then I don't do it, because today is Friday when I'm recording this video. So I don't do nothing. Stupid people.
Which, if you knew anything about how I was grown up, you might understand why the fuck I didn't even know how to read that about that kind of person. But that's not my thing to carry around. He made those terrible decisions. That's him. That doesn't make me who I am. And then you hate on me for Drew and his baby mama drama, which also, again, has not shit to do with me. That was his past, not.
Oh girl, don't you worry. That baby mama drama is about to be settled. Let's see how Stephanie Thompson reacts once Destiny is back in the picture and she co-parenting with Drew. Let's see what happens then.
You can hate on me for abandoning cats, because I'm gonna freaking hate on myself for that for the rest of my life. I wish that I could have done something different. I wish to God that I would have had another avenue to take in that situation. I'm forever gonna miss those fucking cats. Like, when I break it down, I think most of y'all just hate on me for your own convenience. Because,
well, and it's fun. You're an easy target. You keep on putting all of your business online, acting like people are about to help justify why you make bad decisions at this big age. It just does not make sense. And if people can start making examples out of parents like Stephanie Thompson and Drew, what's Drew's last name? Oh, and Drew Jenkins. Then others will start to see, oh, there's a different way I could parent. Not like this bullshit. Because what she was trying to do was blow up by being this mother of 100 who's at home and just taking care of the house. Look at all of the meals I make. Look at all of the things I do. Hell no, bitch. Because what you're encouraging people to do is not take care of their families properly, which is going to produce children who don't know how to manage money, who don't know what healthy eating is, who lacks education. So when they become adults, they're having to work jobs that they probably don't even like, but they don't have the education or the skill set to get further in life. And that's because of you. Think of the bigger picture and the long-term thing, stupid ass. You're raising human beings in a box, all because you want to be with a man who would not do the same damn thing for you. Oh, I cannot wait to see when they reduce Drew's benefits or they take away some more stuff from him, because I'm pretty sure when Deshaun goes to court to see his mama, because that's what's going to happen, the judge is going to order that Destiny gets in Deshaun's life, Drew's benefits or whatever he's getting is going to decrease. If it isn't already gone. Are the benefits gone from the state yet, y'all? Or do they still get food stamps?
you know, like, you can use, Resilient Jenkins, this, that, and the third, and you're gonna get the attention that you're so seeking.
Ooh.
But really, I've done nothing. I've done not crap. I'm a great freaking mom.
Woo.
And maybe this is a fault of mine, but I'm one of those moms that I love my kids. My kids are so much of my life. I don't necessarily even know what the heck I am outside of being a mom. I don't know. What's my interest in my hobbies? All of them are mom related.
We could tell. We could tell. No, you do got a hobby outside of mom's. Trying to find a man to love you. That's your main hobby.
And I think the reason why this shit has been so heavy on my mind is because I see people message me all the time. I don't even try to keep up with my haters. I really don't. But people let me know, like, hey, this person that speaks on you all the time, they're buying a house, this, that. All these people progressing for using my name and using my content. And I keep thinking,
Stephanie, you about to make me pull out a belt. Because now you're getting the lying. Ain't nobody said that shit. It ain't nobody buying a house off of talking shit about you. If anything, we have enough fun. Chili's boomerang money. That's what we out here doing. Ain't nobody buying a house off of your shit.
like, what? What's halting my growth? What the heck is
Drew.
stopping me from getting that glow up?
Drew.
That true glow up.
Drew.
Because when you break it down, like I said, I think it's all just for your convenience. Let's make some slow cooker pot roast. You're gonna see in this video, we definitely need to invest in a bigger slow cooker because it's just not working for the lot of us. Just a quick.
Look at how happy she is. He hugged me. Look out. Look. We can tell you don't get a lot of attention. We can tell he don't do this often. Yeah, you too excited. You couldn't wait. I guess he was in the bathroom watching some corn, huh? He must came out ready. You had to tell him, wait a second. I'm putting this. I know you just watched Big Juicy Booties Black and Brown. Give me a second.
Second for Bellamy because I heard y'all.
What the fuck is this? What the helly? What the Steffi? What the Methion? What the hell is? And see, people were like, damn, body shame her because she just had a baby. Shout out to my son's grandmother on his daddy's side, Renata. She put me in this little girdle underwear when I first had my son and said, girl, this will help your stomach, go back in. Might be a little uncomfortable, but this will help you, get back right and tight. That's it. It'll be all right. Just get back in. Stephanie should have did that. I'm sorry. I believe in getting your body back as much as you can or as comfortably as you can after you have your baby. If she could sit up there and buy games for Drew, then she could for damn sure buy her some more clothes that she enjoys, buy her things that keep her nice and tight and sucked in. And I'm not saying that her body is a bad body because it does have potential to still be a cute little nice mom body, but she doesn't take care of it. I got a homegirl named Vanna. Love Vanna. Vanna has had about 8-9 kids. Every year that I see her and her husband got a new baby. And she about this big. Her mom, Miss Venus, shout out to you. Miss Venus had like 9 kids. I think it was like 8 boys, 1 girl. This big, just from how they know how to take care of themselves right after a baby. And they had this same type of body structure that is pretty thin. I think Stephanie is a thin woman and can have a cute little body, but she don't take care of herself. So I'm always going to bash her for not taking care of herself, but sitting up there spending crazy money on motherfucking video games. And this motherfucker ain't even on Twitch and shit, streaming for hours at a time, sitting in that house. He's in his own world for real. He could be going to the Kaisenat Academy of Streamers, but no, he ain't gonna do no work. He ain't. So that's why I got an issue with her body, because this don't look right. And I heard she got a hernia.
Her, but yeah, she wants to say hi. Now back on that pot roast. First thing I like to do when I'm making pot roast is make myself like a mushroom based gravy. I cut your mushrooms up and you're gonna add them into the pot. Cover that and let those sweat down for a good 3-4 minutes. You're gonna add 1 sliced onion to the mushrooms, a tablespoon of both beef and chicken better than bouillon. Then I added a whole stick of butter to this. Let that melt down, and then I added about a 1/4 cup of flour. I'm using gluten-free flour here, so I'm gonna use a little bit more water because gluten-free tends to make it a little bit thicker. This is a consistency you're going for. Fred Meyer was having this deal that was buy one get one free for these pot roasts, and a lot of times we have to skip on the pot roast because it's just too expensive, but this is a deal I couldn't pass up. I season this with like my usual seasonings: garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, Johnny's seasoning, and then I also used oregano, and then I flipped it and did the same thing to the other side. I should have really pressed the seasonings into the meat, and this is where I'm starting to see, yeah, Drew was right when he said this might be a little bit too big for our slow cooker. I'm all like, no babe, it should be fine, but yeah, no, he was right. You can come at me for flipping this with my hands, but I just knew it was about to be too heavy for them damn tongs. These tongs are fighting for their life. I'm not sure if I was just trying to stress myself extra out tonight or what, but I was somehow mad convinced I was going to fight the laws of physics and this was just going to work out, but he clearly knew. Then I realized I forgot the garlic, and that's a no-no, so I'm going to shove more in there, why not? Then I was somehow convinced that putting some paper towel and aluminum foil over the top of it was just going to solve all my problems. Still did stop oozing out all the sides.
That's me trying to do a dog whistle. Here's chow. That's some shit that I would give to my little brother Bronx, who's a dog. I know for a fact them potatoes are not tender, them carrots ain't tender, that garlic is still that. You know what I'm talking about? With minced garlic, you gotta kind of cook that a little bit. And I ain't never seen nobody not make their own crock pot juice when they making something like this. I've never seen somebody put all this onion shit and mushroom shit or whatever the fuck she just did and put it as the stuff that the good meat is supposed to soak in. Got a big ass pound of good meat, Flintstone sized pound of good meat, and you wasted it like that. You couldn't iron and be like, oh, let me cut some of this up and freeze some. And why are they buying these big ass packets? You know what? Let me shut up.
But hey, it still turned out delicious. Okay, thank y'all for watching. Bye-bye now.
Ugh. Yuck. I don't care.
I don't know, for whatever reason I got shamed this morning, and I just don't know. I don't want to talk to y'all in this robe and towel, so let me get dressed, okay? I'm low-key just gonna check out what I have in the bathroom because I want to get dressed before I go out here. That's better. Ish.
This is crazy. Yesterday I was literally just thinking, oh, I'm keeping some of my weight on. Next morning, nope. Challenges of a girl with a fast metabolism.
See? She has fast metabolism and she's going to have a whole bunch of loose skin that she ain't going to like having if she doesn't get something going on. I know I'm right when I'm right.
We did not do the dishes last night before I went to bed because I was just going to wake up the baby, so wasn't about to do it, but I gotta go do them now before I make breakfast. Oh no.
I was wondering if I was tripping when I originally seen this. Sorry guys, I had to clip out the sound. She is washing dishes from the floor. I'm telling you, I'm not choosing the struggle. I'm leaving that man. I would probably, I would have moved back home with my mama as soon as we got evicted or had to get out that house. And I would have just had to deal with whatever my mom is saying because I'm not living like this. Not with no kids. It's great that she has all of these cool little accessories and cooking tools, but it's meaningless if you're stunting your kids' emotional growth. One thing I really loved about being able to go to school and be involved in extracurricular activities is that I learned different ethnicities of people and became friends with people outside of my comfort zone. And I got into orchestra and I got into dance and cheer. And I learned that I really enjoyed things about science. And I really got into technology when I was in school. So these kids aren't even able to develop outside of that. And she's like, oh, look at these cute little plates I have. Look at these cute little things like that. Look at this great little food I'm making. That means nothing if they're stunted.
Yeah, somebody yelled. Because I'd never had my apartment, right, you guys? My apartment was evicted, right? People be lying, bro. Oh, I do have my apartment still. As we speak, actually, I'm moving.
And she had mail-in boxes as moving boxes. And I was like, I hope she didn't buy no merch. But now that I'm looking at it, I do see that there's actual stuff in there. That is just so irresponsible. I know when I moved, like I had downsized from my loft to my apartment. I love my apartment so much more than my loft. But I had stuff packed up, labeled. I had everything had to be in order because moving is so stressful. People taking off of work or people having to rearrange their plans to come and help you because let's be honest, hiring movers is just not something that normal people like me can't afford. So you're doing all of these things. You want everything to be just a smooth, easy process. This shit looked like her landlord called her and said, if you don't come and get this stuff, I'm about to put it outside. And that's why she came and got it.
Out right now. So yes, we're here cleaning my apartment out.
Oh, it's so messy in here.
You guys, they already fixed the window in the back.
This house is messy. Oh God. Whew, thought that was a bug inside of my house. Oh, it was outside the window. Oh God. Oh, thank you, Jesus. I rebuke you, Satan. Whew, okay, go.
My kitchen stuff.
That could have been a cute little place. You know what I'm saying? Had a cute little rug in there. Some nice, I say like blue or yellow hues, maybe even orange in there. She has some nice furniture, all pink appliances. I'm not
what
really
these monsters did. You know, these juveniles.
You're the one threatening people's stupid ass.
If I would have had wouldn't have been here no more.
Look at that cute little
kitchen. You know, but they
she got a white refrigerator. The ghetto.
Fix the window. This is my last day at the apartment. I'm moving in. I think these are the Nikes Santos gave me.
Hold on, let me see.
If I would have had wouldn't have been here no more. You know, but they already fixed
that's a nice table. I like those
window. This is my last day at the apartment.
My Thea got a table like
and
that.
I'm moving in.
Okay, she had her some nice little furniture. Still got the damn Christmas tree up. I know it's stinking there. Ooh, I know it's stinking there.
The Nikes Santos gave me.
Her still bringing that young boy up is very weird to me. He already got a new woman. It looked like him and Bree are two cokeheads together just trying to find their way and be in love. They said they gonna have them little drug baby. They gonna raise that baby to be normal and then they right back outside. I said, okay, go ahead, y'all.
Yep, and I've never worn them.
I don't care, girl. We can get that at the gate. Oh.
I want these things. Those are the ones Santos bought me.
So bad my feet are today.
I know.
Okay.
Those are the ones Santos bought me that one time.
I would take.
I think I wore them like one time.
I would take them because they're cute. But it's not.
I know.
I wish my foot. I don't know. They're pretty, but.
Honestly, it's pointless to show us some damn Louis Vuitton now when your ass got to get out.
It's Santos, so.
Ooh. at one point she could afford things.
Or you know what? If everything fits in the drawers, just put it in the drawers. Yeah.
Ooh, this is.
But I'm taking that Fendi box
right here. I've been through one of these moves before. You just got to put stuff where it can go. And whatever can't go, you just going to have to replenish when you get to the next place. Maybe you can take your bed. Maybe you can take your furniture set. Maybe you can't. Even if it's something that you was making payments on, that just going to have to hit your credit because you got to get out before they go ahead and bring movers in. So you just got to get out of there. Yeah, I've seen this move before. Everything in trash bags too. Mm-hmm.
That goes with my Fendi slides.
Yep. I don't want to hear her call nobody broke anymore. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Just stick to putting your love life out online, Ashley. Why would she show us this? You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. But they already fixed the window.
These two burnouts have came to the end of their road. I don't think that they are going to be that interesting to even keep up with unless something major happens, like Stephanie Thompson ends up leaving Drew, or Ashley really does buy a $1.5 million house. Since I don't think any of that is going to happen, I think we're going to go ahead and put them to rest. That's it for that. I have been the Just Kason brand. I'm so thankful you tuned in. Please make sure to like the video, comment your thoughts down below, hit your notification bell so you catch me each and every single time I come on, and I'll see you guys in the next video.